The following program is for adult audiences only.
Been in that bag when you coming up out it. All the visions and goals you had constantly doubted. Been getting paper, you know that I'm about it. Man, I've been in this game, you know nothing about it. You know nothing about it. Been in that bag when you coming up out it. All the visions and goals you had constantly doubted. Been getting paper, you know that I'm about it. Man, I've been in this game, you know nothing about it. Wait, hold up. If we talking big facts, let me start by denoting that everything you were attempting to do, I done did that. And without any action and tied to the flap of the gums, it'll only be chit-chat. If you wasn't prepared to head out to the Spittlez and fill up the stash with like 6 packs, how would you ever become a big cat? Can you dig that? But you're constantly waiting for someone to come right along with a break like a Kit Kat. Always wishing and hoping that all of the losses you somehow can probably get back. As you roll with the punches, just bobbing and weaving, but never once trying to hit back. Till you end up face down on the ground, and you see it was you that had did that. Been in that bag when you coming up out it. All the visions and goals you had constantly doubted. Been getting paper, you know that I'm about it. Man, I've been in this game, you know nothing about it. You know nothing about it. Been in that bag when you coming up out it. All the visions and goals you had constantly doubted. Been getting paper, you know that I'm about it. Man, I've been in this game, you know nothing about it. You know nothing about it.
Hey yo, New York, it's time to broadcast your vibe live at the Spittlez.
Yo, what up? What up, yo? What up? We made it through another week, y'all. We out here. It's Spittlez O'Clock. It's your host, Patch FM, and I thank you once again for joining us live at the Spittlez. Right here, right now. I want to give a shout out to everybody joining in as I continue to test my levels and get my levels right and give y'all time to join in. We made it through another week, y'all. It's October now. It is October. We're in the final 3 months of the year. I hope you're doing what it takes to make this year a great year and plan for next year. You heard? I hope we're doing what it takes, y'all. I thank you for joining every week. As you know, tune in, join the Convo, broadcast your vibe right here. This is community-based broadcasting for you, by you. If you got something you want to share, come through and do you. Get on the line and speak your mind, 845-275-3787. Today I want to talk about COVID conspiracies, you heard? Because they back on the rise, y'all. They are back on the rise. Back on the rise. You know, they said the pandemic is returning. And, you know, y'all know how that was, man. The lockdowns, nobody being able to come out and do shit like normal people, the fear that was in the streets, the conspiracies and everything. The pandemic is back on the rise, y'all, and I want to know how y'all feel about that. I want to know how y'all felt about it then and how y'all feel about it now. But even more so, I want to know what y'all think about that emergency alert system being tested tomorrow and the conspiracies tied into that. Everybody's saying that if you're vaccinated, that is going to trigger some nanotechnology that's inside of us and possibly turn everybody into zombies or whatever may have you. Like I said, man, there's been conspiracies then, there's conspiracies now, and there'll always be conspiracies in the future. It's just how it goes, obviously. But I want to know what y'all think about that, and I want y'all to share how y'all felt about COVID then and how y'all feel about it now. You know, people have differing opinions for sure. I've encountered some individuals who took COVID extremely seriously. I used to work with a guy that used to keep his cell phone inside of a Ziploc bag. He wouldn't even touch it with his bare hands, you heard? That nigga still got COVID, you heard? But I was out there, you know, I was an essential worker. I was working in the supermarket at the time. And I didn't get no day off. I didn't get no time off. I didn't stay in the crib. I wore my mask, kept working, followed the guidelines. Thank God I was always healthy. My wife was well. She was a public servant working as well, and she never got sick, so thank God for that. Eventually, we did get vaccinated because they wouldn't allow us to see my mother, who's in a nursing home. And in order to see her, I had to get vaccinated. So I had to honor my mom and bite that bullet, you know. But I'll do anything for my mother, you know that. So shout out to Mom Dukes. And as we continue to dive in, yo, Hype, what's up? I see Hype is in the building now. What's up, Papa? How you doing? Shout out to Hype. So your people's popping, you heard? This is community-based broadcasting where we all can get together, share our experiences, and talk about what we're going through in life or what's happening in the world. If y'all want to share your experiences on that. Hype said it wasn't a pandemic, but more like a bandemic. Elaborate, my bro. A bandemic. What do you mean by that? Talk about it. Let me know what you think about what you talking about right there. I want to know what you talking about. A bandemic. They was banning niggas from doing regular shit. That's what they was doing. It was banning niggas from coming in on regular terms. You couldn't even go to the restaurants in New York City if you wasn't vaccinated and had your little vaccination card. But as we dive into the convo, if you got it, light it, don't fight it. I'm going to put it in the air because I don't care. You heard? And I want to know what y'all think about the COVID-19 pandemic returning, what y'all felt about it when it happened. Feel free to get on the line and speak your mind. 845-275-3787. We're going to continue to just vibe to some music. You know, I'm going to smoke my shit. If you got yours, smoke your shit as well. If you want to get on the line and chat about something in particular other than the COVID-19 experience, feel free to do so. Like I say all the time, tune in, join the convo, broadcast your vibe. Because, ladies and gentlemen, wrong button. I deserve that sound after that. But, ladies and gentlemen,
this is your show.
Yeah, I should have been more prepared for that. My man Eddie said, well, if you were selling bud, you was making bands. And also, I was working as a jeweler, and I was still traveling, doing custom orders and shit. My money never stopped then. It's a fact. Some people had the ability to keep it pushing. For some people, it really didn't change. I know my hustle got harder too, you heard? I was out there in a different world every day, stomping the yard, you heard? Niggas was outside. Reality. A lot of people locked down, man. A lot of people hunkered down, didn't go anywhere. Some people got together with their families and stood put. Some people stayed separated from everyone because they didn't want no contact with anyone to put anyone at risk or themselves at risk. There was a whole bunch of different perspectives of COVID, man. I know for facts I was out there still siphoning with the homies and all that. You know, it wasn't, I'm not trying to downplay, you know, what COVID is to anyone else, but I know we were still trying to live life, you heard? We wasn't trying to shut shit down. I was still chilling with my brothers and shit. Eddie said I felt like I was more outside than I am now. Shit, that shit very well may be relatable for a lot of people, bro. That's just how it be, you know what I'm saying? Like, some of us had no choice but to be outside, man. Like, you had to make your bread. You couldn't stop what you were doing because the world didn't stop. A lot of us, you know, we had that stimulus money. You know, shout outs to the government for that little stimulus toss up that they gave us, you know. You know, my man Trump put that into effect, you know. I say my man Trump loosely, though. You know, don't hold me to any politics conversation because it's all the less of two evils. But I want y'all to get, you know, let me know what you think about this COVID-19 returning. The National Emergency Alert System is going to go off tomorrow, and it's supposed to be on your phone for 30 minutes, not allowing you to do anything with your phone for the entire 30 minutes as they test out the Emergency Alert System tomorrow. There are conspiracy theorists saying that emergency alert system will trigger nanotechnology that has been injected in those that have been vaccinated, and it very well may be the precipice of the zombie apocalypse. So I'm about to head into a moment for music, and I want y'all to, you know, hit the live chat, talk about this, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it, you heard? Put that up right there. Boom, let's talk about it, you heard? My man Eddie said, I heard everyone that got a shot about to do some Jason Bourne shit. Niggas, what you mean? Niggas about to be like heightened humans? He's about to have the skills and everything? Turn into some super soldiers? There's so many theories, bro. You could turn into a super soldier. You could be a zombie. That shit could turn us into robots, slaves. It could kill us off, diminish the population, further population control theories. Nobody knows. All we gotta do is live in our realities day by day and handle things that are presented to us in our immediate existence. Some shit is beyond our control. And he said everybody about to be activated. I guess we gonna find out tomorrow. The times are sketchy, you heard? They said 10:20, 1:20, 2:20. I don't really know what it is, man, but I'm sure we all gonna be blaring. That shit gonna be blaring through our phones, TVs, and radios, man. Unless you totally detach yourself and turn everything off for the time frame. But let's head into a moment for music, y'all. And then we come back, we're gonna talk about this a little bit more, man. COVID-19 conspiracies, then and now. You know what I'm saying? I wanna hear what y'all think about them. They say I'm activating this blunt right now. Same here, dogs. Activao. So now I'm gonna turn into the moment for music. Like I said, we're gonna play some independent tunes. You heard? That's what I do. I like to present music submitted to the Spittlez by independent music artists within the community. And the first thing that I'm going to present is going to be an audio track submitted from New Jersey by Let's Have It music artist Jamal Ahmed. I bumped this one a couple weeks back, and this shit was dope. And I'm finna bump that again. So right now, guys, this is 4 a.m. by Jamal Ahmed. We will be back after this, y'all. Continue to stay tuned. Okay, you already know. Let's Have It is in the building. Shout outs to Phenomenal John in the building. Let's Have It all the way from New Jersey. This is Jamal Ahmed with 4 a.m. Let's go, y'all.
Ain't nobody handed me shit. Abandon the stick. It said I abandoned the ship. Threw my homie Hope when he was down on his dick. I will never fold on every round in this blick. It gotta be more. Life hurt, but you gotta move on. The deepest love when I got her on 4. Sending loves to the jails, to the homies that's captured. He ain't changed a bit, came home and got active. iPhone 6 and a dirty ass Mac 10, stuck in his air. You don't need luck when you fearless. I came in peace, but my youngin' might air shit. He trying to calm me down, but he don't be trying to air shit. Who took that stranger to your front step? Who did it? Who told them youngins hit them windows? Who did it? Just make sure no kids home. Desperate measures when it's mid low, you shoot it but you miss though. Now they get your kinfolk. I don't want a record deal, I just need distro. My bitch say she leaving me, don't see her packing shit though. They don't want the whole story, shooting with half the info. It's nobody loyal like Yahweh. I'm doing what God say, put a goose on the highway. We all know crime pay, we all know crime costs. Out here bullshitting, oh so much time lost. Condolences to Coach Shiz, I know it hurt but keep stomping. In memory of Marie Johnson. It hurts, so you gotta vent. My bro just lost his mom. Rest in peace, Miss Wanda Smith. Time and time again. I said time and time again. It seemed like we're here to fail. I'm sorry, Lord, but I'm convinced. Please don't kill me. I'm just trying to live my life to the fullest, like we died to some hood shit. Please don't stress me. I love you, but we ain't right. Too grown for the bullshit. Fighting through this thing called life. Love me, then rock with me. You question me, leave me. While you texting my phone, so you said you ain't need me. To keep it a bean, that last joint was kinda easy. Almighty God don't live. This life shit just ain't right. They don't see the strap, but it's there though. Your homies all weirdos. Your babies are all. Sis can't keep it real close. I ran through them places that you will not dare go. Humble ass niggas, still split your man wig though. Ain't on no gang shit. Affiliate nowhere. She try to set you up with a bro. We were both there. Been working at Bowflex. Your boy getting scoped there. Everything was up until them boys lost focus. And niggas ain't shit, so I scream fuck the culture. You walk niggas down, boy, you lying. I ain't got time for it. My time on violence. Can't turn time back. Can't untie them. Lord, where we at? It's like my prayers on silent. Got these evil thoughts. Piece of giving my mind went. If you can save my people, guess this never mind that. Please don't kill me. I'm just trying to live my life to the fullest like we died to some hood shit. Please don't stress me. I love you, but we ain't right. Too grown for the bullshit.
Come on, y'all. Let's have it music.
You question me, leave me.
Let's go. Jamal Ahmed with 4 a.m. I want to know what y'all think about this one, man. I like this. There's some fire right here.
This life shit just ain't right.
Get on the line and speak your mind. 845-275-3787. Live at the Spittlez. Let's get it. Yeah. Let's talk about it, y'all. That was Let's Have It music artist Jamal Ahmed with 4 a.m. I think that shit fire, you know what I'm saying? I want to know what y'all think. That's one of my joints right there. I keep putting that on rotation as we go along, as well as others. But like I said, y'all, we talking COVID conspiracies then and now. Then and now. There was a bunch of bugged shit said back then about population control and, you know, shit wiping people out or the zombie apocalypse. They talking about the National Emergency Alert System is going off tomorrow, and people are saying that this very well may trigger nanotechnology that has been implanted in you through the COVID-19 vaccine, and it may turn us all into zombies. Yeah. I want to know what y'all think about this conversation. I want to know what y'all think about any other conspiracies that you may have heard of back in the days. I'm about to pull some up actually because, people say the darndest things. People say the darndest things. But like the Associated Press posted 5 hours ago, will the October 4th emergency broadcast test harm you if you took the COVID-19 vaccine? That is the question, y'all. Call in, get on the line and speak your mind. 845-275-3787. Do you think the October 4th emergency broadcast test is going to harm you if you have been vaccinated for COVID-19? I want to know what y'all think. Get on the line and speak your mind. 845-275-3787. This article by the Associated Press was posted 5 hours ago. It says the first test of the National Wireless Emergency System by the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA, is shown on a cellular phone in Detroit Wednesday, October 3rd, 2018. Okay, so they've done this before. Approximately 225 million electronic devices across the United States will receive alerts from FEMA Wednesday afternoon. You heard? Some people claim that the emergency broadcast system test on October 4th will send a signal to cell phones nationwide in order to activate nanoparticles such as graphene oxide that have been introduced into people's bodies through the COVID-19 vaccine. Oh my God. And of course, according to the Associated Press, this claim is false, and it is a conspiracy theory. This wouldn't be the first conspiracy theory revolving around COVID-19. But I'm telling you, I was out in the field, man. I was an essential worker in the supermarkets, dealing with life on different terms. You know, I mean, it was trumped up way more in the media than it was in my reality. I gotta say that honestly. But my condolences to anyone out there who may have had dealt with adverse circumstances during the COVID-19 pandemic. If you lost a loved one or you were sick yourself and can talk about that as well, feel free to share your stories with that as well, because some people truly had COVID-19 kick their ass. I ain't gonna hold you. I've heard some stories. My brother would be the first to tell people that COVID-19 almost killed him. Shout out to Mike Moon, you know what I mean? He called me, that nigga was convinced he was about to be done. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I ain't trying to cross the lines on no HIPAA law and all that, whatever that shit is. Y'all know what that is. Well, you're not supposed to really conversate about people's medical information and all that. So say what you want to say, man. This is an open platform, community-based broadcasting brought to you live here at the Spittlez. And like I said, in between the conversations that we're having, I'm going to keep playing independent artist music submissions that I receive here at the Spittlez. I'm going to keep y'all on rotation. I got some music of my own that I put up out there. You know what I mean? Get on the line and speak your mind. I see y'all in the room a little bit. Got a couple heads in the room. Get on the line and speak your mind, or hit the live chat below. The phone number's on the screen, 845-275-3787. We're talking COVID conspiracies then and now. We got a most recent conspiracy about the broadcast, the National Emergency Alert System supposedly going to be triggering some nanoparticles inside your blood if you've been vaccinated tomorrow. So it is what it is. I want to know what y'all think about it. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's an open platform, community-based broadcasting for you, by you. Right now, while I wait for you guys to share your insight or get on the line and join the convo and broadcast your vibe, I'm going to head over into some music. I would like to head into, matter of fact, I'm about to play my joint. Right now, I'm going to head into Look by Poch FM, me, myself, and I. And I appreciate any feedback I could receive for this, and I hope y'all enjoy it. We'll be back after this, y'all. Amen. I'm on my way to the top. Look, I know they pray I'm a flop. Look, there ain't no way I'ma stop. But just in case you ever doubted me, look at me now. I'm on my way to the top. Look, I know they pray I'm a flop. Look, there ain't no way I'ma stop. But just in case you ever doubted me, look at me now. I'm about to do what they said that I wouldn't, especially since they thought that I couldn't. Make no mistake, man, I got what it takes. There's no need to knock on something that's wooden. Mama always said the proof's in the pudding. You only get back as much as you put in. So in life, pick a path, keep a path, and do not let anything alter your footing. See, I've been told that there's no purpose in having dreams without goals, so if possible, set some goals to acquire those dreams while keeping in mind that nothing is impossible. All the struggles that one shall endure will enable you to easily conquer obstacles. Know your worth, increase what you're amounting to. For your life and success, be responsible. If you know me, you know that's what I'm all about. I'm just trying to fill every void. Don't bring that fake around me, I'ma call it out. And that's something I'll rather avoid. All of that nonsense, just turn it down all the way. All the negative vibes, throw them all away. If you F with me, then F with me all the way. As I effortlessly take it all the way. I'm on my way to the top. Look, I know they pray I'm a flop. Look, there ain't no way I'ma stop. But just in case you ever doubted me, look at me now. I'm on my way to the top. Look, I know they pray I'm a flop. Look, there ain't no way I'ma stop. But just in case you ever doubted me, look at me now. I'm about to do what they said that I wouldn't, especially since they thought that I couldn't. Make no mistake, man, I got what it takes. There's no need to knock on something that's wooden. Mama always said the proof's in the pudding. You only get back as much as you put in.
wouldn't. So in life, pick a path, keep a path, and do not let anything alter your footing.
Hey, New York, it's time to broadcast your vibe live at the Spittlez.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your show.
If you have a request or shout out, hit us up live in the studio.
All right, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let's talk about it, y'all. Get on this line. Let's talk about the COVID-19 pandemic conspiracy theories that you may have heard. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about your experience during the COVID-19 pandemic. Let me know what you think about that emergency alert system triggering nanotechnology that'll turn us all into zombies. Let me know what you think about that. We gonna keep vibing. And while we do, I'm about to put up an article. I'm about to pull up an article right now. Right? Pull up an article. This is from allianceforscience.org. Written by Mark Linus. Give that credit where credit is due. Shout out to Mark Linus. And this is titled COVID, Top 10 Current Conspiracy Theories. Like I said, man, get on the line, speak your mind, 845-275-3787. We're talking COVID-19 conspiracies. The most recent one is that the emergency alert system that is going to go off tomorrow, October 4th, throughout the day and be broadcasted through our cell phones is going to trigger nanotechnology in our bloodstreams that have been put there by COVID-19 vaccinations and turn everybody into zombies. It's a hell of a conspiracy theory, and I want to know what you all think. And I'm going to read off a couple of other COVID conspiracies. These are the top 10 current conspiracy theories by Mark Linus. This article is on allianceforscience.org. And the first one on the list was blaming 5G. I remember that one. There was a conspiracy theory that was flying around saying that 5G had something to do with it. The implementation of 5G networks had something to do with the COVID-19 pandemic. It said this conspiracy theory should be easy to debunk. It is biologically impossible for viruses to spread using the electromagnetic spectrum. The latter are waves and photons. Don't get lost, y'all. While the former are biological particles composed of proteins and nucleic acid. We're not gonna go through all of that. But it says that isn't really the point. Conspiracy theories are enticing because they often link two things which at first might appear to be correlated, and in this case, the rapid rollout of 5G networks was taking place at the same time the pandemic hit. I got my mom in the building. What's up, Mom? How you doing? We're talking COVID-19 conspiracies, the crazy shit that people were saying, the reasons for COVID happening, what was going to happen in the future, you know. They're talking about the emergency broadcast system. The emergency alert system is going off tomorrow, October 4th, and it's supposed to trigger nanotechnology that has been placed in vaccines. It's going to turn vaccinated people into zombies, or like Eddie said, it might activate the Jason Bourne bloodline inside of you, turn you into a super agent to prepare us for these world conflicts that we're going through. And I'm reading this article over here from Alliance for Science about the top 10 conspiracy theories. And the one on the top of the list was blaming the 5G networks, because when the pandemic was happening, the 5G networks were rolling out at a rapid rate, and those two things were happening at the same time. So people were like, yo, nothing was happening before 5G came around. Now 5G came around, everybody getting sick. It gotta be that shit. That shit making COVID, yo. So that was one of them, you heard? They got Bill Gates as a scapegoat. as one of the conspiracy theories up here. You know, people said that, you know, Bill Gates had something with the World Health Organization, and Bill Gates, you know, had something to do with the creation of the virus to push the vaccine agenda and everything that they've always been pushing for a long time in this society. There's a conspiracy theory about the virus escaping from a Chinese lab in Wuhan, originating from a bat. They have to take some bat dung samples and test it out, and, you know, a bunch of science, you know, a bunch of science. And it said it was a sheer coincidence that China's lead institute was studying bat coronaviruses at the same time that the COVID-19 outbreak reached New York City, you know? Conspiracies, coincidences. I want to know what you all think. Tune in, join the convo, broadcast your vibe. Feel free to get on the line and speak your mind. 845-275-3787. We're talking COVID conspiracies then and now. The most recent one is that the emergency alert system is going to go off tomorrow and turn vaccinated people into zombies. I want to know what y'all think. Feel free to share your comments in the chat or get on the line and speak your mind directly. 845-275-3787. If you have something else that you would like to address, pardon me, and you would like an opinion or some advice from the community, let's bring it to the table, man. I want to make this a habit that we all participate in. And, you know, while we continue to transition in and out, as I'm, you know, talking these conspiracy theories and imploring you to come in and share your experiences as well, I'm going to continue to display music from independent artists in our community. Submissions that I have, you know, people that said, yo, feel free to bump my shit as well. Of course, man, support is free. You know what I'm saying? We push each other out here. This is still the beginning, y'all. This is never as good as it gets. The Spittlez is always in active development. I always encourage you all to participate. Remember, community-based broadcasting for you, by you, right here, live at the Spittlez. Tune in, join the convo, broadcast your vibe. Feel free to get on the line and speak your mind. That's 845-275-3787. We're going to go take another moment for music. This next submission is from Quana, New York City Stand Up. This is Quana with Marksman. We'll be back after this.
I got it, baby. Kicking up dust, and you gon' see this. They try to off him, stay on defense. He up to his neck, you know the deep end. Niggas is ghosts, I'm leaving reeking. No, he won't cry. They done wrong and they gon' die. Treat the bank like everyone counts. Vendetta for the cheddar and large amounts. But he ain't know I got the drop on him. Low kid said, you know he keep the knock on him. Told her don't rush and stay focused. Put that pussy on him in a doorbell. You know the rules and I ain't got shit to lose. So run it quick, I got shit to do. Route running, call me Mr. Moose. The little oak, hella drip, call me Ivan O's. Yeah, feels like I'm moving mountains. Trust and believe you don't know shit about this. I load my feelings in the cartridge. Cock and squeeze, I'ma aim at my target. Feels like I'm moving mountains. Trust and believe you don't know shit about this. I love my feelings in the cartridge. Cock and squeeze, they can call me a marksman. All that sneak this and we gon' see about you. And that road that you betraying, we gon' see about you. Quanta that nigga, no, I'm just not anybody. Need it by my side and I don't even slide without them. Stay low, they might clip them. You know what's real when they hate from a distance. Penthouse dreams with house conditions. Chopper swing, it's not a thing. I might blitz him. He's heartless, waving around like you a target. Bet it's not out of his range, yeah, he's a marksman. About to start finishing shit that you started. Since a younger, he's been known to go retarded. That pavilion only time when you CLA. Double M's, MC, shout out double A's. Booking niggas for that paper like it's Sally Mae. Stepping in these Christian guests, I got some latter days. We gon' spin for the record like it's happy days. Start black and bullets strong enough to break the day. Low down to the kicks on my hype beast. I'm on hot tip, I'm charging the third degree. Feels like I'm moving mountains. Trust and believe you don't know shit about this. I load my feelings in the cartridge. Cock and squeeze, I'ma aim at my target. Feels like I'm moving mountains. Trust and believe you don't know shit about this. I love my feelings in the cartridge. Cock and squeeze, they can call me a marksman.
Hey, New York, it's time to broadcast your vibe live at the Spittlez.
All right. And that was Quaner with Marksman. New York City Stand Up. That one was a little loud right there. You heard? We out here, y'all. We out here. Pardon me. Like I said, y'all, get in tune. Join the convo. Broadcast your vibe. Get up right here in this room right here, man. This is a social space. It's like the chat rooms back in the days. I always make that as an example because I know a lot of people could relate to that, man. Jumping in those chat rooms back in the day with 50 randos and just being lit, man, having great conversations, never once meeting people in person, but having real friendships on that shit, man. That shit was a realistic thing, man. I know that, yeah, I could relate to that, man. And that's what the Spittlez is, man. Spittlez is a little, I'm not gonna say little. See, I always slipping up like that. People like, nah, what do you mean little, nigga? Like, the Spittlez is a platform here, right here, for all of us to do that, to connect through conversation right here, community-based broadcasting. This is the chill spot. You heard? If y'all like the Breakfast Club on Power 105 in the morning, I'm telling y'all, man, this is the dinner table right here. You heard? Get in tune, man. Get in tune. It is not a lie. You heard? I want this to be a social platform for us all, man. A way for us to support each other, connect with each other, and just really, you know, enjoy each other's presence, man. You heard? This is a community-based broadcasting platform for you, by you, live at the Spittlez, where I will always tell you to tune in, join the convo, and broadcast your vibe right here. I'm trying to chill with you right here. We should all chill together right here. You know, I know it's Tuesday, and that may be a weird day for some people. You're at home with your families, you're doing homework, cooking dinner around 7 p.m. If you catch the episode afterwards and you go to the Spittlez page on YouTube, just be sure to hit the live tab where all of the live episode, previously live streamed episodes are there in the live tab. I know some people go there and they see the homepage doesn't have many videos on it, and I'm telling y'all right now that while I understand that is true, I'm still trying to learn how that works, because if I re-upload a live stream video, I lose all the stats, all the views and everything. So if you know better than that and you can share some insight on that, you could always feel free to hit me up on my IG at IamPachFM. You see it right there on the screen, iam.pach.fm. Feel free to share your suggestions. Feel free to bring topics of discussion to the table. If y'all want me to talk about something directly and dive into some, you know, my friends call me Google. I always hit the Google and I start diving into shit. I try to sort out, you know, reputable sources the best way possible. But yeah, I'm open to reading anything that's out there, because some of the shit you hear is just outlandish, and I like to participate in that too. I mean, it's not a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta take the good and the bad. It's just the way it works, y'all. And you know what? We were talking about COVID conspiracies. I wanted to know what y'all think about the COVID conspiracies that have went around all the time. They were going around circulating in the beginning, and And those that are circulating now, such as the emergency alert system triggering nanoparticles that will turn us vaccinated individuals into zombies. This is what they're saying. Tomorrow there's going to be an emergency alert system test that's going to come through your cell phone. I gotta get some water on that next break. But they say it's gonna come through your cell phone. You're not gonna be able to use your cell phone for 30 minutes. Some people really gonna freak out about that. I'm like, what the fuck? Some people work with their phones. Some people can't live without the fucking social media for 30 minutes. It's a bunch of things that may apply to that scenario, you know? But I wanna know what y'all think. I think that shit is ridiculous, but you know, you've seen enough shows and everything to know that, you know, some of that shit very well may be possible. In the back of my head, I'm like, some of this shit very well could happen. Zombie apocalypse, you know, the robots taking over, aliens now, because, you know, they talk about aliens freely. The pandemic could trigger anything. The pandemic could open up a hole in the center of the earth and fucking demons would come out. Who knows? Who knows what could happen? You could have your own opinion. You know what I mean? I choose to just live day by day, enjoying my immediate existence and trying to make the best of it day by day, aspiring to be more every day. And we're going to continue living because in reality, you're here until you're not, man. You are here until you're not. There's no need to bother yourself with the thoughts of death. In my opinion, you heard? Just live, you heard? That's what we came to. We human beings, man. You came to be. So just be whatever you want to be and be the best at it, you heard? But I want to know what y'all think about the COVID-19 conspiracies, man. Because I got vaccinated just because they wouldn't allow me to see my mom in the nursing home if I didn't get vaccinated. Then I got another job at the time. I was working for a warehouse distribution center, and they were like, you cannot work here unless you're vaccinated. I'm like, oh shit, I just got vaccinated last week, you know what I'm saying? So I think we good. Me and my wife wanted to go eat some dinner in Manhattan. We had that vaccination card, you know, the key to the city or some shit, whatever they was calling that shit. You know, pandemic was different times, and they're talking about the pandemic is going to return, that there are signs that the pandemic is going to return. I want to know what y'all think about this, man. Like I said, if there's anything in particular that the community would like to address or like topics that y'all would like for me to bring to the table, feel free to DM me directly on Instagram at Spittlez, DASPITTLEZ. I hope y'all enjoying everything that we do from time to time. And I say we because this includes me and you. And I hope we continue to push forward. I'm about to go take another moment for music. I'm going to play another audio submission from a Let's Have It artist. Once again, shout out to Let's Have It. This is one that I have not yet heard. So let's see what we got here. This next track is First Take by Snow featuring Honcho. Shout outs.
It's another one, Honcho.
Grandbaby, how you make beats like that?
Grandbaby snapping. Ha. I got a homie who really got swag, we drillin', he dressed for a date. Assault rifle on hand, you know we got bands, we steppers but aim at your face. You say that's your mans when he in the jam, he chatting like he on first take. 1500 the pants, y'all don't understand, keep flexing till I'm in the race. Got off my ass and I had to go get it, knock off his cap so you know it's not fitted. Slide one time, they ain't really committed, the burgers keep calling, I think I'm addicted. Calling your wife when she see me, she there, go in up early, she couldn't resist it. That 40 go good, the numbers encrypted. No, you ain't slide, your man's dead and he lived it. I'm sliding in forces like fuck it, I'm with it. Lil' bro got the drop on the op, now it's loaded. This bitch that I'm with when I cruise around the city, she love for a gangster who really get beat. She call me Big Papa like that nigga Biggie. I feel like Tupac when it comes to this beef, and I swear I'm aggressive. I turn to a demon, I'm clutching on cars right there.
Hold on. We bought that. We about to run that back. I don't know why this shit acting wacky, but we about to run that back. That is Snow featuring Honcho. First Take from Let's Have It in New Jersey. Shout out to Let's Have It. We out here, y'all. Live at the Spittlez. Tune in, join the convo, broadcast your vibe. This is Snow featuring Honcho with First Take.
We drilling, need dress for a date. Assault rifle on hand, you know we got bands. We steppers, but aim at your face. You say that's your man's when he in the jam. He chatting like he on first take. 1500 the pants, y'all don't understand. Keep flexing till I'm in the race. Got off my ass and I had to go get it. Knock off his cap so you know it's not fitted. Slide one time, they ain't really committed. The burgers keep calling, I think I'm addicted. Call her your wife when she see me, she bigger. Put that in her belly, she couldn't resist it. That 40 go get them, the numbers encrypted. No, you ain't slide, your man's dead and he living. I'm sliding in forces like fuck it, I'm with it. Lil' bro got the drop on the op, now it's living. This bitch that I'm with when I cruise around the city. She love her a gangster who really get beef. She call me Big Papa like that nigga Biggie. I feel like Tupac when it comes to this beef. And I swear I'm aggressive, I turn to a demon. I'm clutching on cars right there for no reason. I got a homie who really got swag. We drilling, need dress for a date. Assault rifle on hand, you know we got bands. We steppers, but aim at your face. You say that's your man's when he in the jam. He chatting like he on first take. 1500 the pants, y'all don't understand. Keep flexing till I'm in the race. If you see me less, I mean I'm doing more. Put the car in park, watch me pop the door. When you hit them shots, put that shit in sport. When we going out, never lock the door. Bitches on my dick trying to fuck some more. In the VN on the floor, probably in the park way after dark. This shit get real, this shit get raw. How the fuck you tell you was once gang? Young nigga that I really love. Young nigga that'll put in work, that'll ride through right with the thugs. Now I gotta put a hoodie on, nigga, and I gotta scope for your bitch ass. All that paperwork, yeah, you told me. All my guys on the hunt for your ass. You know we in foreigns ain't riding no buses. No time for no bitches, no time for the fussing. I get to the bag, ain't got time for the loving. That X6 so foreign, you know she be hugging. Got that side, I was missing my mother. Fighting 3 cases, me and my brother. My mother was crying locked down, I can't hug her. You know that shit hurt, I'm not there with no butler. Now that I'm back, I'm gonna show niggas different. I was 10 told these niggas was bitches. Take to myself, how the fuck could we kick it? 12 back in question, no talk, they just fishing. Hit with that chopper, just swing like a roster. Coming like monsters, 10 toes, you can't stop us. 40s with ladders that clear your whole block up. Bro, we gon' hop out, no mask wanna pop out. Coming, we Rufus, we eating Frank Lucas. Bitch, she a groupie, suck dick like she toothless. Shorty my stage on my shoulder in the days. Boston, I'm picked like a Ross in his days.
Licking that pussy, I'm making a nut. Popping these perkies, I'm loving these drugs. Get rid of the work, gotta call it the plug. I'm a slow man, please don't call me a thug.
Call me no fucking thug.
If you have a request or shout out, hit us up live in the studio.
I'm pressing everything. I'm pressing everything. But we here. We out here. That was Let's Have It. New Jersey. Let's Have It music artists Snow and Honcho. Videos on YouTube right there. Phenomenal John is telling y'all video is on YouTube. That was Snow featuring Honcho with First Take. Let me know what y'all think about that, y'all. Let me know if y'all was digging that. I'm going to give that shit some shouts. That shit was fire. Ring the alarm for that, you heard? Like I said, and if you're just tuning in, we talking COVID conspiracies, man. First Take, Snow featuring Honcho right there. Y'all see it? Snow featuring Honcho on YouTube. Like I say all the time, man, support is free, man. We out here. Let's support each other, you know. The Spittlez live right here. Community-based broadcasting where you're always encouraged to tune in, join the convo, and broadcast your vibe. I want to know what y'all think, man. I want y'all to come bring your socials here, you heard? Bring those social skills here. Like Phenomenal John would say, let's have it. Let's have it. Bring it right here. Bring your conversations right here. We're talking COVID conspiracies right now. This is what I was talking about today. I don't know what y'all want to talk about, but bring it to the table, man. We're running down the wire. We got 11 minutes left on the air. We talking COVID conspiracies, man. They're talking about the emergency alert system is going to go off tomorrow, October 4th. And it's going to set off nanotechnology that's inside vaccinated people. It will probably turn everyone into zombies. Or like Eddie said, activate some Jason Bourne skills, turn us into super soldiers. I want to know what y'all think, y'all. Bring it to the table. Get on the line and speak your mind. 845-275-3787. I want to hear from you. We got 11 minutes left, y'all. Like I said, you know, I'll be the first one to mention all the conspiracies. You know, I was reading a few off. They said 5G. They said it was, you know, escaped from a Chinese lab in Wuhan. And it was made from a bat, and you know, it was created as a biological weapon. The U.S. military imported COVID into China. GMOs are somehow to blame. There's a bunch of conspiracies here. COVID-19 doesn't actually exist. That's a big one too. You know, the pandemic is being manipulated by the deep state. COVID is a plot by Big Pharma. They said Bill Gates is somehow connected. COVID death rates were inflated. There's a bunch of shit that people wasn't sitting right with, man. And right now they're saying that the emergency alert system is supposed to go off tomorrow and trigger some nanotechnology that has been injected into vaccinated individuals and possibly turn us all into zombies or activate something within us to track us. And I don't know. They're talking about a bunch of shit. I talk about conspiracy theories sometimes, and my wife be like, I don't know how you don't get crazy, you know what I mean? And I'm like, hey, I just wait to see if it happens. That's it, you know. Phenomenal John said, money sent in the circle to get the rich richer. Yep. Definitely some circulation between all major organizations, you know. A lot of it could be tied in. Your toilet paper and all of that, when with shortages during the pandemic, that shit was all tied into a bigger scheme. We don't know what the real is because we're not the ones behind the scene, y'all. But you know, all we gotta do, like I said, is continue to be the best within our immediate existence. Let that be your biggest task. Handling your immediate existence, taking life what is for day by day and trying to make it better than yesterday, you heard? I'm going to always pitch that. That's the active path that I take in my life right now. I don't have all my ducks in a row, but I'm still working out the kinks, you heard? And that's the best part because you get to learn. I had a rider in my car recently named James where he told me, fail fast. You heard? He said fail fast because you want to get that out the way. You want to know what you're doing wrong and learn how to do it better. And that's what I'm out here doing. I'm out here trying to add things week by week to the Spittlez platform and progressively develop this platform right here, a platform that is based on community-based broadcasting. You heard? This is community-based broadcasting. I say this show is for you, by you. I make references to it being like a chat room back in the days on Instant Messenger where we could all connect. You know, this is the place right here. Phenomenal John said, they say the supply shortages was just a strategy to get people to spend more out of fear. Yeah. And inflation happened afterwards as well. It's, you know, there was a whole thing. I forget the name of it was like Event 201 or something like that, where they said that the COVID-19 pandemic was simulated in Manhattan in October the year prior to COVID actually happening. They said that it started in 2019 as a scrimmage that went wrong and the virus got loose and they continued to infect people. And there's so many things that you could look up, but that was one of them that I was really looking at, Event 201. And if you go read about Event 201, you would see Event 201, I believe. You would see that they said exactly what was going to happen. And if you look at the way it played out, it very well was highly coincidentally just like the simulation. So we'll never know. We'll never know. And if there is somebody out there that feels like they could change the fact that we'll never know, share that too, you heard? Because I believe that would be insightful as hell. I want to hear what that person has to say. The person that thinks that one day we'll get down to the bottom of this, you know? You know, people have been taking vaccines for years. And when you go to school as a child, you got to complete that whole vaccination list. They obligate you to do that till this day to go into school. COVID vaccination is on that list now. as well. So how is this different than any other vaccine that has been put into place? You know, I want to hear those opinions as well. We got 6 minutes left, y'all. And you know, as we roll out, I'm going to remind y'all that you can always go on YouTube if you haven't already and subscribe to The Spittlez, DASPITTLEZ. I believe it's live at The Spittlez right now. I changed the name again, trying to make, you know, finally get the final cut. You know, like I said, it's active development. Changes will be made. For those of you that have been riding with me since the beginning, I know you have seen the changes that I've made and I've implemented, and I hope to continue to implement other changes. If you have any ideas you would like to bring to the tables or specific topics of discussions that you would like to touch up on, you can hit me up on Instagram directly on my personal page, I am PachFM. That's IAM.PACH.FM. Everything that I'm currently doing right now with the overlays and the utilization of OBS Studio and everything, I've learned this myself. This is all self-taught, how to use my camera and everything. As those of you know, that I'm a photographer as well, and I'm looking to boost my efforts in media production with photography, videography, broadcasting. So, you know, I'm trying to put the moves to work out there, you know, because that's what you got to do. You got to work for what you want in this world, and I want a whole lot. With God's grace, I shall attain, yeah? And you all shall as well. You know, I want to give everyone a shout out for joining in every week. Thank you, because this is community-based broadcasting for you, by you, so it takes the community to be engaged, to truly make this happen. Like I say, you're always invited to tune in, join the convo, broadcast your vibe. If you feel you have something to share with the community, you can do that right here directly. You can get on the line and speak your mind at any given time, and that's 845-275-3787. If you haven't done so already, please go subscribe on YouTube, follow on Instagram, The Spittlez. It's easy to find because I don't think there's many things out there with this name. I believe this is it. I would hope so, you know. So I want y'all to go subscribe, and I would like to remind y'all to turn on your notification bell so you can be notified when we're going live. We go live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I have nothing but high hopes. I have no anticipation or intent of stopping. I want this to continue to grow, y'all, and I want y'all to grow with me and me to grow with y'all and just keep pushing forward in life, you heard? I'm opening the doors. I remember back in the days, we used to imagine and play make-believe and, you know, just be out there living out characters, you know, in our real life. And in reality, when it comes to chasing your dreams, I find that to be highly relatable, man. And I ask y'all to just come join me, you heard? Come imagine, make believe, whatever you want to do. Be your greatest, be your best. Present your vibe, broadcast your vibe right here at the Spittlez. You're always invited to do so. And I thank y'all for joining me every week. Like I said, I hope y'all continue to join me and tune in next week live at 7 p.m. If you would like to suggest a topic of discussion, feel free to send it my way. Music artists, feel free to send your audio and video submissions directly to Instagram, The Spittlez, DASPITTLEZ. I will continue to broadcast them on the air. Support is free. And on the way out, I'm going to show one more video, and this next video on the way out, next and last video of today, is brought to us by independent music artist Mikey LNH from More Winds Productions. So shout out to them. I hope y'all enjoy this. You heard? I'll see y'all next week. Everyone stay blessed. All right, y'all, come back next week. I see y'all next week live at 7 p.m. right here at the Spittlez. Tune in, join the convo, broadcast your vibe. Y'all take care. Thank you for joining me. I see y'all next week. This is Mikey LNH with Been Through, brought to you from More Winds Productions. I thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all like this, and I see y'all next week. Stay blessed.
I don't look like what I've been through, but that shit made me so ruthless. Don't even come around me if you capping low nigga, cause I really do this. And don't you come around me, you capping like you spending knowing you don't do shit. And if I would've died that night, I'd rather niggas spend it, making sure my candle lit. I don't look like what I've been through, my main bitch be moving so ruthless. She don't say she love me, but move like she love me, I don't know what she's so confused with. And that's my little baby, so I feel her pain, but I didn't give her them bruises. I told her don't cry when they take me away, it come with the life that I'm choosing. I never really talk about what I've been through, and that shit be fucking my mental up. Trust a bitch, she gon' set you up. Trust a nigga, he gon' stab you in the back and try to rat you up. I was in myself, yeah, thinking to myself like hell no. I was doing so well, yeah, how the fuck I'm in jail? Silent stepper in the ski like who that? It's 98 degrees, why he got a ski man? Tesla quiet like me, can't hear that. Silent stepper. I was in myself, yeah, thinking to myself like hell no. I was doing so well, yeah, how the fuck I'm in jail? I don't look like what I've been through, but that shit made me so ruthless. Don't even come around me if you capping low nigga, cause I really do this. And don't you come around me, you capping like you spending knowing you don't do shit. And if I would've died that night, I'd rather niggas spend it, making sure my candle lit. I don't look like what I've been through, my main bitch be moving so ruthless. She don't say she love me, but move like she love me, I don't know what she's so confused with. And that's my little baby, so I feel her pain, but I didn't give her them bruises. I told her don't cry when they take me away, it come with the life that I'm choosing. I was in myself, yeah, thinking to myself like hell no. I was doing so well, yeah, how the fuck I don't like what I've been through. I was in myself, yeah, thinking to myself like hell no. I was doing so well, yeah, how the fuck I don't like what I've been through.